Congratulations. I rejoice with everyone on the start of a new year, year 2021. 2020 was a very harsh but remarkable year. With you all our partners in growth, we triumph over the hurdles that later all our paths. On behalf of the board, I say thank you to all our stakeholders that help us in attaining new heights. I particularly appreciate the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, a passionate, committed, and transformational leader. Thank you for the giant leaps we made, especially through a Co-Excel initiative. I equally thank our amiable and pleasant Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Kadri Hamsat, for his immense support for all the activities of the board. I thank the Honorable Commissioner of Education, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo, for her remarkable leadership role in the sector. To the Executive Secretary, Dr. Hamid Buboyi, and management staff of UBEC, ministries, departments, and agencies in the state that partner with us to ensure the smooth running of the basic education sector, I say thank you. To our corporate friends who stood by us and the Pupils of Lagos State despite the harsh economic realities, I express a heartfelt gratitude. I'm particularly pleased with all our private sector partners in the recently launched Project Zero initiative. I cannot forget our wonderful teachers and parents who ensure that our children continue to learn even when our schools were shut. My sincere appreciation to the entire management and staff of LASUBEB and the education family for their hard work and commitment all year round. Let us get back to work with a renewed energy. Together we can achieve more. I wish everyone a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2021. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o.
Hello, our wonderful children with special needs. Our dear parents and viewers at home, we welcome you to the classroom in your home for children with special needs. This program is powered by the Lagos State government through the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, LASUBEB. This is to ensure that you are not left behind. I am Uncle Ife, your adaptive functioning teacher. I am not here alone. I am here today with the two wonderful specialists.
Hello, wonderful children. I'm Uncle Oye, your functional academic teacher for learners with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Auntie Grace is here, your functional academic teacher for learners with hearing impairment. Together, we are bringing the classroom into your home.
Stay tuned. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. Hello, my wonderful children with special needs. I want us to take that song again. Now, you can now point to your parents at home or your guidance. So after the count of 3, we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Hello, 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 how are you? Nice to be with you. Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. How are you? Nice to be with you. Once again, I welcome you to the classroom in your home for children with special needs. Yes, we have used that song to welcome ourselves to year 2021. As we all know that we are still in the New Year celebration. So once again, I wish you Happy New Year, my wonderful children with special needs. So like I said, Uncle Ife is my name. And today we shall be looking at personal hygiene. What did I say? Personal hygiene. And under this, we shall be considering washing of hands. Washing of hands. Washing of hands. Washing of hands. Very quickly, my wonderful children with special needs, I want us to look at the learning objectives. That is, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to, 1, mention when to wash your hands compulsorily. I repeat, mention when to wash your hands compulsorily. 2, Demonstrate steps of good hand washing. Demonstrate steps of good hand washing. My wonderful children with special needs. Now let us look at the hand washing song. For this song, we are going to use the tune of If You Are Happy and You Know to take this song. Hope you are following me. Are we ready? Are we ready? You are ready. Wow. Good job, you, my wonderful children. Now, let's go. If you are dirty and you know it, wash your hands. If you are dirty and you know it, wash your hands. If you are dirty and you know it, then your hands will surely show it. If you are dirty and you know it, wash your hands. So we are taking the song again now. Now after the count of 3, we go. 1, 2, 3, go. If you are dirty and you know it, wash your hands. If you are dirty and you know it, wash your hands. If you are dirty and you know it, then your hands will surely show it. If you are dirty and you know it, wash your hands. Yes, like I told you that we shall be considering washing of hands. Washing of hands. Now, hand washing keeps you healthy. That is, once you wash your hands, it keeps you healthy and you will not contact any germs. I repeat, washing your hands keeps you healthy. Washing your hands keeps you healthy. Hello, my wonderful children with special needs. Very quickly, let us look at the compulsory conditions when to wash our hands. I repeat, compulsory conditions when to wash our hands. 1. Before eating or touching your food, there is need for you to wash your hand. Very, very compulsory. You wash your hand with soap and water before touching or eating your food. 2. After using the toilet. After using the toilet. Hope you remember in one of our lessons, when we learned about using the toilet, we talked about washing your hands with soap and water. That is, you wash your hand with soap under the running tap after using the toilet. So this is very, very compulsory. You wash your hand with soap and water after using the toilet. 3. After playing outside. After playing outside, that is, after playing outside, it is very, very compulsory. You wash your hands with soap and water. Make sure you wash your hand with soap and water after playing outside, because it is very, very compulsory. Very, very compulsory. It's not hygienic. You leave your hand unwashed after playing outside. So make sure you wash your hand with soap and water after playing outside. 4. After blowing your nose. After blowing your nose, make sure you wash your hands with soap and water after blowing your nose. After blowing your nose, so that you will not use that hand to touch someone else. Make sure you wash your hands after blowing your nose. 5. After touching animals or pets. After touching animals or pets. I know you have pets in your house. Okay. So after touching animals or pet, it's good, it's compulsory that you wash your hands with soap and water. Very compulsory that you wash your hands with soap and water. 6. Okay, now let's look at the steps of good hand washing. Are we ready? Are we ready? Wow, you are ready. As we all know, that adaptive functioning class is an activity class, and I hope you are ready. Wow, you deserve a chair, my wonderful children. Now, steps of good hand washing. 1. wet your hands. That is, you can put your hand under the running tap. You can put your hand under the running water. You can put your hand under the running water. 2. Then apply soap. Apply soap. Once you wet your hand, you now apply soap. Then 3. After applying the soap, you now rub your hands together. You rub your hands together. You rub your hands together. That is, after applying the soap, you now rub your hands together. Then after that, you now clean the thumbs. This is your thumb. This is your thumb. This is your thumb. You now clean the thumbs. You clean the thumbs. You clean the thumbs. Then you rub your palms with your fingers. You rub your palms with your fingers. So can you do that to your parents at home? Wow, you are wonderful, my wonderful children. Then you rub your palms with your fingers. You rub your palms with your fingers. Then after that, you now rinse your hands under the running water. You rinse your hands under the running water. You rinse your hands with under the running water. Then 7, dry your hands with a paper towel. That is, after rinsing your hands, you now dry your hands with a paper towel. You dry your hands with a paper towel. Then after that, for you not to contact a jam, now use the paper towel to turn off the tap. Paper towel to turn off the tap. Don't use your hand to turn off the tap. Use a paper towel to turn off the tap. Yes. Now it is time for evaluation. I want to see if you are truly following the lesson. My wonderful children with special needs, mention 2 out of the compulsory conditions that we mentioned when to wash our hands. Mention 2 out of the compulsory conditions when to wash your hands. And you have 1 minute to do this, and your time starts now. Yes, you are welcome back, my wonderful children. The question says, mention 2 out of the compulsory conditions when to wash our hands. Now let's see the answer to the question. 1, before eating or touching food. That is, before eating or touching your food is a must and very, very compulsory. You wash your hands with soap and water. You wash your hands with soap and water. 2, after using the toilet, that is, after using the toilet, it's very compulsory. You wash your hands with soap and water. You wash your hands with soap and water. Then 3, after playing outside. After playing outside. After playing outside. Also, after blowing your nose. After blowing your nose, very compulsory. You wash your hand with soap and water. Also, after touching animals or pets, very, very compulsory to wash your hand with soap and water. If you are able to mention any of these, my wonderful children with special needs, you deserve a chair. Yes. It is time to give you assignments. And you can do this at your leisure and send to the number showing on the screen. Do a short video of yourself demonstrating steps of good hand washing. My wonderful children, do a short video of 1 minute, 1 minute video of yourself demonstrating steps of good hand washing and send to the number showing on the screen. Wow, we have come to the end of the lesson, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Did you enjoy the lesson? Wow, you did. You deserve a chair, my wonderful children. So until I come your way next time, it is time to hand you over to Auntie Grace. That is Teachers for Learners with Hearing Impairment. Until I come your way next time, Uncle Ife says, keep on learning and make sure you practice good hand washing. And I equally want to say that Happy New Year to my wonderful children with special needs. Bye.
Hello, my wonderful special children. Happy New Year to you once again. I'm happy to be here with you. My name is Auntie Grace. You are welcome back to the classroom in your home. Today, in our general studies, our topic is road signs. Before we do that, let's quickly do the correction to our previous lesson. Correction to the previous homework. Number 1, the nose is used for smelling. Number 2, the tongue is used for tasting. Number 3, the skin is used for feeling. Number 4, the eye is used for seeing. Hope you got it. Good job, you. Learning objective. Our learning objective for today. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to, number 1, say what are road signs. Again, say what are road signs. Number 2, mention 4 road signs. Again, mention 4 road signs. Road signs. Road signs are signs placed on the road to let drivers and pedestrians, those who are walking on the road, know how to drive or walk on the road. Can you see the screen? Yes, we have symbols of road signs, different symbols of road signs on the screen. On the screen now, you can see the different road signs. I hope you have come across some of these road signs on your way before. Maybe when you are going to school or to play. We have these road signs placed on the road is for the driver and pedestrians. Now I want to teach you a traffic light song. I hope you will like to learn it. Let's go. Traffic light, traffic light. When you see a traffic light, there is something you must know. Red means stop, yellow means ready, and green means go. Again. Traffic light, traffic light. Traffic light, traffic light. When you see a traffic light, there is something you must know. Red means stop, yellow means ready, and green means go. Can you sing it on your own now? I give you 1 minute to do that. Okay, I sing it for you again. Traffic light, traffic light. When you see a traffic light, there is something you must know. Red means stop, yellow means ready, and green means go. Now to the road signs you saw before. Now I want to tell you the meaning of them. Can you see the sign on the screen? We have do not enter sign. Do not enter sign. Wherever you see this sign as a driver, you should not drive inside the road. Another sign, keep left. Again, keep left, keep left. When you see the sign as a driver, you must continue moving to the left, to your left. Another sign, no parking, no parking. When you are inside the car with your parents and you see this sign, you should quickly tell the parents not to stop or park the car when you see these signs. Another one is stop, stop, stop. When you as a driver is driving and you see this sign, it means you must stop. Or when you are going on the road and you see this sign stop, it means you have to stop. Another sign, number 5, no U-turn, no U-turn, no U-turn. The car must not turn here. Okay, have you come across this sign before? Black and white lines on the road is for you. When you are going to school, you should look for where there is zebra crossing before you cross. When the motorists see you at the zebra crossing, they will wait for you. Zebra crossing point is a place for you to cross. Now, I want you to relax and watch this video.
Red light, what do you say? I say stop, stop right away. Yellow light, what do you say? I say wait till the light turns green. Green light, what do you say? I say go right away. Red light, what do you say? I say stop, stop right away. Yellow light, what do you say? I say wait till the light turns green. Green light, what do you say? I say go right away.
Hello, you are welcome back. I hope you have a better knowledge of the road signs now. Evaluation time. It is time to test you on the lesson road signs. I want you to put true or false on the line. Number 1, road signs are placed on the road. True or false? Number 2, road signs are meant for only the drivers. Again, road signs are meant for only the drivers. Number 3, stop sign also tells the pedestrian to stop. I give you 1 minute. Your time starts now. My wonderful children, how is it? Very, very, very simple. Now, answer to the questions. Number 1. Road signs are placed on the road. True. The answer is true. The road signs are placed on the road. Number 2. Road signs are meant for only drivers. The answer is false. The road signs are not meant for only the drivers. Number 3. Stop sign also tell pedestrians to stop dash. True. Stop sign also tells pedestrians to stop. When you see the sign stop, what did you get? Everything? Yes, yes, yes. I give you a chair. Homework. Homework. Write 5 road signs and submit to the number on the screen. That's it for today. I will now hand you over to Uncle Oye until I come your way next week. Study your book and be obedient. Bye bye.
Hello, my wonderful special children. How are you? We are still in the festive mood. So I want to greet you once again. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm still Uncle Oye, your functional academic teacher for learners with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Today, I will be teaching you mathematics, and our topic is length comparison. Length comparison. But if you remember, last lesson, I gave you an assignment. I asked you to count numbers 11 to 20. Numbers 11 to 20. Let's see the correction. We're going to take it from 1. Were you able to count it? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to the assignment given to you, 11 to 20. Let's take it. 11, 1 and 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Were you able to count it? Good job, you. Wonderful. Now to today's lesson. But before we go there, let's quickly look at our learning objectives. Our learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to measure length of objects using body parts. I've taught you body parts in one of our lessons. Not so? You remember? Good. So we are going to measure length of objects using our body parts. Then we are going to compare length of objects. Length of objects. We are going to compare length of objects. What is length? What is length? You've been hearing me mentioning length length. What is length? Length is the measurement of how long an object is from point to point. How long an object is from point to point. E.g., length of a belt or a guitar. Length of a belt or a guitar. Can you see this belt? Let me use mine as an example. Look at my belt. From this place to this place, look at my right hand and my left hand. From my right hand to the left, that is from point to point. I want to measure it now. I want to see how long it is. How long it is. Can you see the belt? That is an example of a length. Measuring from one point to the other point to know how long it is. Belt is an object. So you can see this guitar also is an object. You can see this arrow measuring from this point to another point for us to know how long it is. Are you clear with that now? You know what length means now. Good job, you. Let me quickly put my belt back. Measuring length with body parts. Measuring length with body parts. What do we mean by body parts? Can you mention some body parts to me? You remember we did that lesson? Good. Head, hand, tummy, leg, toes, those are body parts. So we want to measure objects with our body parts today in our lesson. This is a hand. Can you show me your hand? Show me your hand. Look at my hands. This is my hand with my finger spread. Can you wiggle your fingers? Wiggle your fingers. You can see me. Good job, you. If you want to measure using hand span, using our hand, it is the distance from the thumb to the little finger. In one of our lessons in classroom in your home, we've learned, one of our instructors taught us that this is a thumb and this is the little finger. Can you see? This is the thumb and this is the little finger. Can you show me your hands? Touch your thumb. Touch your little finger. Good job, you. You remember it. Well done. That is beautiful. So you can look at it. This is the thumb and this is the little finger. So you spread it now. Then you can use it to do what? To measure an object. Let us demonstrate that. I want to measure this screen now. Are you with me? Let's use our hand to measure it and know how many hand span it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hand spans. 8 hand spans. Can you take Can you look at your, can you take one object at home and use your hand to measure it? Are you doing that now? You know how to use your hand to measure objects. Good. That is beautiful. Let's look at another body part that we can use to measure objects. Yeah. This is a foot. A foot. The distance from the tip of the toe to the tip of the heel, that is what we use at foot span. Look at my feet. Look at my foot. You can see my 2 feet now. You can use it to measure objects. I want to, you know, we are in the classroom now. I want to use foot span to measure the length of this classroom now. Let's go. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is an example of how to use foot span to measure, how to use our foot to measure. We have 7-foot span. 7-foot span. Can you measure your room? Are you doing that now? I'm waiting for you. You're going to tell me how many foot span. You're doing that. Good job, you. Now, lastly, I want us to look at another body part. Another body part that we can use to measure objects is our elbow to the fingertips. And we call that cubit. We call it what? Cubit. When you use your hand from the elbow to the end of your fingers, when you use it to measure, you call it cubit. After measuring, you can have 3 cubits, you can have 10 cubits, depend on the length of the object. You will still see that in the video clip that I will show you in this lesson. Now, it is time for us to watch this short video and you will see what I've been talking about there. Relax and watch.
Measuring length. We can use the hand span, the foot span, or the cubit to measure smaller lengths. What do you mean by hand span? Hand span is the distance from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the little finger on an outstretched hand. Lisa is measuring her maths textbook with the help of hand span. Let's measure. 1, 2. So, the length of her maths textbook is 2 hand spans. Now, let's see what you mean by foot span. Foot span is the distance from the tip of the toe to the heel of the foot. Look, Lisa is measuring the length of the classroom with her foot spans. Let's measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So, the length of the classroom is 20 foot spans. Now, let's see how to measure with cubit. Cubit is the length from the elbow to the end of the fingers. Now, Lisa is measuring the side of the table with her cubit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the length of the side of the table is 4 cubits.
You're welcome back. Have you seen all that I taught you? You've seen how to measure with fingers, with your hand, to get your hand span, how to measure with your foot, and how to measure with your elbow and the fingertips that we call cubits. From the elbow to the fingertips. You've seen them, you've seen all there. Good job, you. That is beautiful. Now, I want us also to compare the length of some objects. You know, I told you length is to know how long an object is. We want to see the length of some objects. We are going to compare them. Are you ready? Good job, you. Look at these 2 objects. This is a pencil. This is an eraser. Which is longer? You are jumping. You are happy. You can see it. The pencil is longer. The pencil is longer. That is to say, the length of the pencil is longer than the length of the eraser. Is that clear? Did you get that right? Beautiful. Let's look at another object. Wow, this is a book. This is a ruler. You have a book and you have a ruler. You know these two objects. We use them in the classroom. Now let's compare the length. As you are looking at it, look at the screen very well. Can you see the two objects? Which is longer? Is it a book or a ruler? Which one? The ruler is longer. Good. You are brilliant. Beautiful. That is good. That is good. Let's compare another object. Wow. You always use your table and chair to read and to do some other things at home. This is a table, this is a chair. This is a table and a chair. Look at it very well. Look at them very well. Can you see the table? Can you see the chair? Which is longer? Compare the length. Tell me, I can hear from here. I can hear. Say it. Table is longer. That is correct. That is correct. You got it right. Table is longer. The length of the table is longer than that of the chair. Good job, you. Good job, you. That is beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. This is a bed and a pillow. A bed and what? And a pillow. You have the two at home. I know anytime you sleep, you use your pillow and you sleep on the bed. You know what we are doing? We are comparing lengths of objects. Length of objects. So we want to compare the length of this bed and this pillow. Which one is longer? Which of the two? You are telling mommy. Wow, that is good. The bed is longer. The bed is longer. That is correct. You got it right. Beautiful. Let's look at another object. Let's compare the length of these two objects. We have a pair of trousers here and a pair of boxers. Which is longer and which is shorter? Which is longer and which is shorter? Yes. You are pointing at the screen. The trousers, a pair of trousers is longer than a pair of boxers. Good. A pair of boxers is shorter and a pair of trousers is longer. That is comparing the two. Good job, you. Well done, my wonderful special children. It is time for evaluation. And this is the time for me to know how well you have followed the lesson. Are you ready? Now let me give you the questions. I have two questions for you, but we are going to take them one by one. Let's take the first one first. Let's take the first one. Which is longer? Which is longer? A spoon, a mopping stick? You can see the picture. This is the picture of a spoon and this is the picture of a mopping stick. Which is longer? You're going to tell me the answer and you have 15 seconds to do that. Your time starts now. You're welcome back. Have you picked your answer? You have chosen your answer. Let's see what the answer is. Wow! A mopping stick. You can see the tick, the green tick. A mopping stick is longer than the spoon. So if your answer is mopping stick, that is very correct. Good job, you. Now let's go to the second question. Which is longer, a bus or a bicycle? Which is longer and which is shorter? Which is longer, a bus or a bicycle? I will give you another 15 seconds to tell me that answer. Your time starts now. You are welcome back once again. What is your answer? Which is longer? Let's see the correct answer here. Wow, you can see the tick. A bus is longer than a bicycle. A bus is longer than a bicycle. So if you have chosen a bus, your answer is correct. That is good job, you. And beautiful. I believe you got the two correctly. And if that is it, you deserve a chair. Finally, before we go today, let me give you this assignment so that you can do it at your leisure. What is the assignment? You can see it on the screen. Use your hand span to measure the length of a table in your home. I believe you have a table in your home. You have. Good job, you. So you're going to measure the length of a table. You're going to use your hand span. I believe you have not forgotten that. The hand span to measure it, to use your hand span to measure is from your thumb to your little finger. So you do that assignment and submit your answer to the number showing on the screen. Are you ready to do that? I trust you. Good children. That is the end of our lesson today. Until I come your way next week, Uncle Oye says, Happy New Year. Thank you for being part of today's episode. We believe you really enjoyed and gained from the program. Until we come your way next week, remember, you are very special and Lagos State loves you dearly. That is why LASUBEB is leaving no child behind. There is ability in disability. You are special, you are special. Yes, we know, yes, we know. We know that you're special, we know that you're special. Yes, we know, yes, we know.